You see, I'm a programmer. I'm the person behind the scenes who makes everything work and function and makes the game playable. I've never been the one to make all the beautiful scenery and architecture and all of that. Never been my strong suit. But the more I've been thinking about it, the more I realize, man, that would be really useful if I knew how to do this. I could make my own projects, games, animations, and more. And so that's exactly what I'm going to be doing. So in today's video, I'm going to be teaching myself how to model in Blender. Obviously, as a beginner, I go to YouTube, search up Blender tutorial, and come across this really unknown guy called Blender Guru or something like that. And I went to this donut video, so I guess we're going to be making a donut.
This is Blender.
Okay, I'm in the Blender interface. I don't know how to turn. This isn't like Roblox Studio. Okay, there we go. Delete the cube. You can't use backspace, so you have to like control. I forgot how to delete. Yeah, okay, delete. So we're deleting that guy, and then you can add mesh monkey. Okay, so we have a monkey, and there's not much we can do to this. You know what? We can do this edit mode thing, and I just wanna. How do I? Okay, there we go. He's an evil monkey. Okay, in all seriousness, let's see. We need to add a Taurus. This will be our donut. Okay, let's see. This. What happened? Did it change any? Oh, yo, viewport shading. I think that's what that's called. Yeah. Okay, so we can render it. So that's rendering. Okay, gotcha. So apparently, if I do shift, okay. We're getting somewhere with this. We're making good progress on our donut. Okay, so if I click this, then I tap G. Okay, that's I actually like that a lot. That's pretty cool. But if I tap Z and move it along the Z-axis, X-axis, and the Y is the Y-axis. And if I confirm, I just left click. If I want to cancel, I can right click. Okay, and if we want to render the image, we just press F12. Look at that. It's not a donut yet, but it's growing. Our beautiful little baby boy. Okay, so I'm gonna try and change the material of this guy. How do I do that again? Okay, so I just create a new one, and I can make its base color. I've got my own turquoise donut. It's so beautiful. Now, what happens if we render that? It's so beautiful, bro. I love it. S? Okay, and I'm guessing if I press like Z, X, and Y, it does the same thing. Okay, I have gotten a flood watch. That's no good. Okay, let's press S again. How do I get out of here? Okay, so that's pretty easy. I can remember that. Okay, so apparently there are options I need, so I need to delete this. And I'm going to insert a new Taurus. So I'm just going to do the same thing as him. I'm just going to do 32 by 12. And for this guy, I'm going to do like 0.45, I think. Yes, sir. And I think that's about the shape of the donut we need. Okay, so apparently if I right click on this and do shades, yo, we got a donut. And then if I add a modifier, apparently, and then make it subdivision surface, it makes it smooth. Okay, we have our very own nice little donut, and if we render it in, look at him. Beautiful. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and make this guy not so perfect. Just make it shrink in a little bit. That's a pretty good donut. I like that. I like that a lot. By the way, a little bit of a side note. I was looking at this guy's comments for his third tutorial. Yeah, third one. And these comments are legitimately really nice. Like, he makes part 3 great job. The icing is the most fun part in the donut building process. I don't know. I just really like this dude, and his audience, very kind. Just wanted to point that out. Okay, so now I'm gonna duplicate this guy. Okay. Wait, what happened? Okay, select, and then only this bottom half is all we need, I'm pretty sure. And we're good. We're doing good. And then delete his X, and we'll do vertices. There we go. Okay. That's basically what we need. Okay, so let's actually make this icing like well visible. So I'm gonna add a modifier, and I forgot what it's called. Found it, solidify. Okay, that looks good, but I think we can go a little better. See what happens if we do it the other way around. Okay, I'm gonna put it like all the way at 1, because why not? And then this is already a pretty good thickness. I like that, I think. I'm gonna leave it like that. I'm just gonna click that, then I'm gonna go apply, then we're good. So now if we go into tab, okay, there's more faces. And so now if we click, okay, so now if we go into tab, we have that. Okay, that does not look right. We're gonna be making this guy have a bit of some thick icing so that this can actually work right. I can go to tab, that's caps lock. And now if we hit tab, we have our very own donut with its own icing. Okay, now we'll go run the icing, and then we'll add the subdivision surface modifier so that I can round out these edges a lot. That's better. So we need to keep it top to bottom, apparently, because apparently that's how it works. Okay, I added a tad bit more detail and like drippiness of the icing, so now it looks a little bit better. Okay, so I entirely skipped episode 4 because of the fact that I didn't really want to do any of the like blob because I tried and it didn't look that good, so I'm gonna leave it like this. Instead, I'm going to add the coloring by okay, let's give it like a pinkish color. That looks pretty good. Why is it not showing up? Okay, I just figured it out. If you guys want to know, just go up here and click one of these two up here. I'm gonna click this one because it just looks better than that. I don't like that very much with how it looks, so I'm going like that. I like that style better. And to make this guy shine, we'll turn down the roughness. I really like how that looks. I love the shininess, so I'm gonna keep it like that. Even if it's like a little too realistic, I love it. And for the donut, we'll give like an orangish color like that. And something like that looks pretty good. If I could add like more texture to it, I would, but it is what it is. Okay, so I just signed up for this free website made by that same dude. So I'm going to download this for a countertop that I apparently need to make. And it'll take a bit, but it'll get done. I'm gonna insert a plane. And then I'm gonna scale it to be a lot larger. Now we have a donut on top of our countertop. Add material to it. Do an image texture. Open image. And then there we go. We have our very own countertop. And I wonder if I can change the roughness. There we go. Now it's really reflective and nice and pretty. Now apparently, if I go up here, I think, and click shading. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna just gonna go do that because he told me to, and I'm a sheep. Jeez, this is all very okay. How do I select it? Okay, like that. Apparently, I need to like drag out this node, do an image if I can see it. Apparently, I'm looking for the one that says roughness, but I don't see that, so I'm very confused. Good news, I found it. Apparently, it's the REFL one. So I'm gonna open that image, and I think that worked. I'm assuming it did. I just spent way too much time doing something you can barely even tell or notice, but I added like this little ring so it looks more baked. It has a little bit more of a shine to it, and I think that kind of helps it a lot. Although it does look kind of weird in rendering mode. It doesn't look as glossy, which is fine, but I prefer the glossier version. It just looks better in my opinion. We're finally going to be adding sprinkles. So apparently I just go over here, click geometry. What is this? Okay, not only did I create this donut, but I also created this one, So now I have 2 donuts, one with the circular sprinkles and one with the these kind of sprinkles. Just want to let you guys know that this is all I had to do for this, and I had to do all this for that. It was way too much work, so I skipped it for you guys so you wouldn't have to look at it. But yeah, I think I've made a lot of progress, and I think now I'm going to color everything and add more lighting. Also, I think I'm going to change how much like reflectance is on here. So I'm going to add a little bit of roughness to it. Since they share the same properties, this kind of works out in my favor. Okay, now look at that. That's pretty good. I like that a lot. I actually ended up switching from CPU to GPU, so now it's doing this. But the render looks like this. I'm also going to create this plate for the donuts to rest on. After adding some more donuts along with variation in the icing and sprinkles, along with changing the lights, I finally got the finished product, and it looks a little something like this. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe, hit that notification bell, and join the Discord server down below. Had really fun. Overall, I think it is worth it to learn Blender. You get a lot of cool things that you can do, and there's opens a lot more possibilities for anything you want to do in the future. And with that, hope you guys have an amazing day. See ya!